All right, President Trump's trade policy has even rattled some of his own allies as both Republican lawmakers and business executives have flooded the White House with calls of concern. The Wall Street Journal reports senior officials, including White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, have received panicked calls from chief executives and lobbyists who have urged the administration to calm jittery markets by outlining a more predictable tariff agenda, according to people familiar with discussions. Many in the business community have abandoned efforts to get the president to reverse course on trade, instead pleading with the White House for clarity on his approach, the people said. The paper continues. The mixed messages from the president and his advisors have raised concerns among some Republicans that Trump lacks a cohesive economic plan. And the Wall Street Journal's editorial board is asking, how do you like the trade war now? Its piece reads in part, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said over the weekend that the president's tariffs would make some foreign products more expensive, but American products will get cheaper. Huh? Companies that use foreign components will have to raise prices or swallow narrower profit margins. Does Mr. Lutnick understand, well, commerce? The trouble with trade wars is that once they begin, they can quickly escalate and get out of control. All the more so when politicians are nearing an election campaign, as Canada now is, or when Mr. Trump behaves as if his manhood is implicated because a foreign nation won't take his nasty border taxes lying down. We said from the beginning that this North American trade war is the dumbest in history, and we were being kind.
That's Wall Street Journal editorial page. Obviously, the conservative voice, really, the intellectual conservative voice, and the voice of most conservatives and traders on Wall Street.
Joe mentioned the coverage yesterday on CNBC. Here's some of the reaction from senior economics reporter Steve Leisman.
What President Trump is doing is insane. It is absolutely insane. It is about the 8th reason we've had for the tariffs. And now he's saying he's putting 50% tariffs on Canada unless they agree to become the 51st state. That is insane. There is just no other way of describing it. And the trouble, Kelly, is that it shows there are no bounds around President Trump. This is very different from the first administration, where there were people around him who seemed to, I don't know what the word is, but smooth over some of the edges now. And the other thing that's not talked about, Kelly, is what's going on within the administration in terms of how they're treating the Constitution and laws. I think all of that is bad for the attraction of capital.
David Ignatius, we actually turned on CNBC yesterday, something that I can't say I've ever done in the middle of the day. Not a trader, not a day trader. But yesterday, in fact, we don't usually watch news during the day. Like, you know, we really read it more. But we said yesterday, let's turn on CNBC. And it was remarkable. And one of the reasons we wanted to turn on CNBC is because, you know, most people that watch CNBC voted for Donald Trump. It is a conservative network, and it's just conservative with a small c as it pertains to business. They want to make money. That's why they're watching CNBC. But we were shocked by what we heard on it. It really does parallel a lot of what the Wall Street Journal editorial page said. So, again, bedrock conservatives, again, warning against these moves that are draining trillions of dollars from the economy. And as Mr. Ducey said, Fox News yesterday, making people's 401ks go, I think he said, down, 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 down. And let me just tell you, that is something that a member of Congress hears about on the campaign trail or in his district office.
You know, Joe, I think we're all watching CNN or CNBC figuratively, if not literally, because we're all implicated in this. You know, the financial market slide is something that's going to affect all of us in our savings, our retirement plans. And I think there is a sense of shock. The standard business view of Trump was, well, he's a disruptor. You know, he loves to come in and shake things up. He has these big, bold proposals for tariffs or whatever, but he'll back off. That's the way he negotiates. He's the deal maker. So he'll shake things up, and then the deal will come. And what we're seeing in these first 6-7 weeks is that Trump is more determined. He's more confident, more insistent. I was thinking there's a little bit of Captain Ahab in him pursuing the white whale. He just won't stop. He won't pull back from some of these ideas. And I think as people watch CNBC or whatever, there's a dawning sense this is really going to be serious and dangerous for our country's economy. And I think it's that fear factor that leads us to watch the financial news. It's in truth, we're making a bit of a joke about it, but it's deadly serious for the American people, and the political reaction, I think, is going to be very significant.
Right. Yeah, it's a financial sort of version of what we do in Florida every time a hurricane Weather Channel goes on.
Oh.
You just said the Weather Channel's in the background for days, but it's certainly in the background in a lot of Americans' homes right now in a way that it's not usually there, because, again, their retirement accounts, their 401ks, I mean, so much depends on the volatility of the markets. Jim Cramer also talking about how this could be a manufactured recession. This is what I will say. This is one thing that most of the analysts who were talking yesterday, deeply concerned about tariffs and all what's going on, are saying. They say, we don't have to have a recession. And Jim Cramer called it a manufactured recession. But I think what they're concerned about mainly, they're concerned about a manufactured recession, but if not even a manufactured recession, as the Wall Street Journal says, hard landing fears start to grow. You know, we've been talking about this remarkable soft landing that the United States has been going through over the past 6 to 9 months. Now, that landing is not quite so soft. It's a hard landing, and as Jim Cramer at CNBC says, it's not because of natural market forces. It's because it is manufactured by policy. So a lot more to talk about there. And also, Mika, great breakthrough for the Ukrainian people yesterday in Saudi Arabia.
We can only hope. Still ahead on Morning Joe, we'll get to that possible breakthrough when it comes to the war in Ukraine. Kyiv has agreed to a 30-day ceasefire proposal from the United States. But where does Russia stand on it? Morning Joe is back in 90 seconds.
I don't think we'll have a recession. Like I said, it's manufactured. It's manufactured.
Well, that doesn't mean there won't be. I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, no, manufactured can easily cause a recession. Absolutely. I'm not saying that manufactured means it's not going to happen.
Right.
I'm saying manufactured is that you can make it happen. And when you get angry and when you kind of lose your temper and you get mad instead of like the way Sheinbaum's handle it in Mexico, it gets people nervous and upset. They want the president to be a little happier. There's nothing wrong with being happy. You can be tough as nails and be happy. But right now it just feels like, we're going to just screw people have been screwing us for years and we're going to fight back, which is true. It's absolutely true, but you got to explain it very calmly and empirically how we're being hurt by in Italy, how we're being hurt by Germany. And this is going to stop and we're going to make it stop. And then don't scream at those countries. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because they know that they can stand their ground. You tell them, look, I am going to scream at you. Help us. Help us. And we'll help you. People are scared, Carl. You don't scare people. You don't scare. It's a wrong call. It's all message. People are scared.